and welcome to the Orbiting Brick. This week's video will be a mission to Ike using the Saturn V replica. Well, it's not really a Saturn V replica. There are some changes you will see later in the video. Anyways, let's launch. Yeah, it has no TWR at the start, so actually had to drain some of the fuel from the first stage, because otherwise it would have been too heavy to lift off when the engines first ignited. So yeah, beautiful launch. I don't know if we're already starting to go off course, so let's start the picture moving forward. So yeah, currently continuing the ascent. Everything's looking good. Why I'm using a Saturn V replica? It's just I wanted to do something a bit different. So now we're getting pretty close to first stage burnout. I'm going to be pitched blue for a bit longer. It should be at 45 degrees by 10 kilometers altitude. First stage burnout and second stage separation. A bit explosive when you separate the launch escape system. But you notice the first difference. Instead of having 5 J2 engines, we have 4 of the Rhino engines. I did this to get a higher thrust to weight ratio. And yeah, these are way. Yeah, we have a very high thrust to weight ratio. I probably should throw down the engines for a bit. So yeah, we're gonna coast for a bit up to apoapses. I probably should start plotting the orbital insertion. But I forgot to turn on some of the filters in the map view. Yeah, I probably should clean up my LKO a bit. Alright. So yeah, we'll start burning a bit. I have no idea where we're going, so of course. Again, like the real Saturn V, the second stage will not be enough to complete our orbit, and we're going to need to use the third stage. Which again, I replaced the J2 engine with a Rhino engine. If you're wondering why my Rhino engines look like this, it's because I have the mod restock, which is a great mod I highly recommend. Alright, then start our orbital insertion. a second stage burnout, and a third stage ignition. And we're in orbit. Now the time warp toward to sunrise. Now, so I don't have the fuel cells on this Apollo spacecraft because I kind of don't like fuel cells. They're heavy, and solar panels are just better since we're not going super far out. So I need to deploy the upper stage shroud, deploy the solar panels, and do a kind of transposition and docking maneuver. So rotate around, and that stack separator is kind of in the way there. Should I have a Kerbal on EVA go and push it out of the way? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is totally what they would do in real life. I just push part of the spacecraft out of the way and get back on board. And if you're wondering where I got the Apollo spacesuits from, it's from another mod. I don't remember the name of it, but if you search for it on the Kerbal Space Program forums, you'll probably find it. So yeah, let's just redock with the upper stage. I need to clear up my notifications. Alright, so we're redocked. I'm gonna shut down the service propulsion system. Make sure we're controlling from the right place. So, alright, so yeah, we're a bit early to the transfer window, but we have more than enough Delta V. It should turn off trajectories. Now we're getting an encounter right from our curb and escape burn. It's more efficient to do a course correction midway towards Duna than to get your trajectory perfect from LKO. So you want to be aligned with Ike. And we're currently going retrograde. Perfect. So yeah, just correct all of that. We don't want to be on a collision course. Yeah, that looks like a good altitude. Um, And of course, it's being all weird and. Okay, looks like I'm not plotting our capture burn. Alright, so let's get aligned with the maneuver node. And time warp to burn. Yeah, I don't think I need to decrease the thrust limiter on the engine. Also, I probably should have made this clear. We're not going to be landing on Ike. The mission objective is to just get into orbit around Ike. So yeah, I'm gonna start to burn in a bit now. I probably should do a quick save before doing this. Just checking I can revert flight from here. And so we can. Three. Now we can start to burn. The physical time warp through it. That was the debris we left behind. I have no idea what that is. Again, I have so many things in LKO. Yeah, I'm worried that at some point something's gonna crash into something. Yeah, almost done with our burn. 2 meters per second off. Isn't that bad? Oh, just a random capsule. Okay. Make some adjustments to our course. Oh, it's doing that again. Oh, look, you can see the Kerbal Space Center. I'm gonna take some screenshots because I'm gonna make a post on the forums. And then we can time warp away from Kerbin. Alright, so let's correct our maneuver node. Um, Alright, set Ike as our target. Should be pretty easy again. Ike encounter. Alright, so that's all plotted. Actually cheaper now. And so yeah, we can time warp away from Kerbin. Beautiful, beautiful view. I can complain about that. And we can time warp to maneuver node. Alright, I have no idea what happened. My Kerbal Space Program crashed, and so now we're right before I started the Kerbin escape burn. And everything's gone terribly wrong. I can fix this. We're now very late starting our burn. Yeah, we can kind of work through this. And they overburn slightly. I can go, turn off the directories. Everything looks good. Okay. Alright. So set up our course correction. Up and now it's more expensive. Okay. So we can correct our orbit. Yeah, that looks good. Remember to quick save. And also deploy the antennas. Now, I figured out that actually these antennas are not enough to communicate with Kerbin. Well, I figured that out in testing, and yeah, I decided not to change them because I have a nearly max level pilot on board, so I don't really need it. I don't really need any communications, and I already have a score of communications network. So yeah, we can time warp to burn. Summon this fly past. And almost our burn. Remember to quick save. Alright. And burn. So, and we're. Um, why are we gonna completely miss Duna? It. Huh? We're supposed to be gaining an encounter. Where is my encounter? It's not even showing the closest approach markers. Um, well, time to quick save and quick load. Yes, I realize I have way too many quick saves. Yeah, I definitely need to delete some. Alright, so now is it fixed? No, alright, that fixed it. No idea why I did, but it worked. Have a bit of a collision course there. So this guy used the service propulsion system to just do a course correction. Alright, and everything's good again. So we can time warp towards Duna. Yeah, actually, I probably should have plot our orbital insertion. Can I get a nice close encounter? And time warp. Also, I'm just gonna say, this spacecraft, it's loosely based on some actual real proposals, and I probably should talk about the fact we're at Duna right now. So yeah, we're at Duna right now. But yeah, this spacecraft is based on some real proposals, where there would be a sort of habitation module on top of the S4B, and there were concepts for a Apollo mission to Mars or Venus. Now, this is not based on, the mission profile isn't based on any of those, and there's some inaccuracies. I believe that they will have put solar panels on the S4B and not the Apollo spacecraft. I could just be making that detail up. But yeah, this isn't based. Like, it's loosely based on that. Um. Oh, probably should turn on the engine. Why on earth are we pointing like? All right, something's up. Oh, that explains it. Hmm. Alright, so yeah, orbital insertion. And I don't want a collision for this corrected with the RCS. And plot a capture burn. And we're good to go. Alright, so that's time warp to our maneuver node. How is our resources doing? Oh, that's a problem. I thought I turned that off. Guess I didn't. You know, I really thought I turned that off. I guess we can start that. Yeah, I didn't realize I left snacks on. I thought I disabled it. Guess I hadn't. Alright. Well, still, everything looks fine. I actually haven't shown the interior view yet. Honestly, don't know why I've shown the interior view. Oh yeah, I went into IVA mode, so it has to do all this weird rotating stuff because the control point changes. Yeah, time warp towards Ike. Need to take some screenshots. So we're about to do our Ike capture burn. Of course, we have to do it on the night side. And we're in orbit around Ike. A very elliptical orbit. But it's in orbit. Just gonna lower it. So while we're waiting to do that maneuver node, I'm gonna have my crew go on EVA. Let's have Jebediah go on EVA. Oh, and that completed a contract. Although, get all those notifications out of my way. Probably should stop the craft from spinning. It's the time warp. We can do an EVA report. I actually haven't been to Ike that much. I think I've only done 2 missions to Ike. And I still haven't landed on Ike. And I'm playing through career mode. Which I'm gonna voice my complaints about career mode. Why do we need to land and return from Eve before we go to Duna? Like, why? Eve is like the final boss of Kerbal Space Program, and we do it before going to Duna. Well, hopefully Kerbal Space Program 2 can do better. Yeah, get back on board. And I probably should also do a crew report. I have the tech tree completed, so I don't really need any science points anymore. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna lower our orbit a bit. Actually, why am I lowering my orbit? I don't have to. Yeah, we can start planning our Duna escape. Alright. So lower our orbit around Duna a bit. And okay, no. I know it's less efficient to do it this way, but I don't want to take a lot of time. I probably should correct all this. Maybe we can do an escape directly from Ike. I know that's not. Actually, can this work? But still, it's better to you first lower your orbit around Duna, and then I'm kind of against all the advice I have about how to do this. It's just I have too much Delta V, and I'm gonna use most of it to. Alright, so yeah, that's a nice close encounter. Alright, so yeah. Again, I realize it's extremely inefficient to do it like this. It's just I don't want to take forever. So yeah. And it's time warp to our first maneuver. I haven't quick saved in a while. Probably should quick save now. Yep. We don't have that much monocron left, so I need to be conservative with it. Also, to avoid overburning, probably should turn down the thrust limiter. Alright. Alright. Not exactly, not exact, but I can correct for it. So yeah, start this burn in a bit. I should draw the engine back up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can do our burn. And we're now on our way away from Duna. Alright. So we're now escaping Duna. We can time warp away. You can see Duna disappear into the distance. That's gonna be a long time till that burn. Alright, so here we are about to do our maneuver node. I just realized we're gonna burn most of the fuel in the S4B. So yeah, soon we're gonna need to start using the propellant in the command and service module. Yeah, time warp a bit. Three, two, one, and burn. And just correct our attitude a bit. And done. Alright, so now we need a time warp to the next burn. Actually, just gonna check. Does everything look good? Just make a few course adjustments. Alright. And time warp. Oh look, a comet. That reminds me, yeah, I still need to do a mission to a comet. I really want to do that at one point. Is it the same comet we saw earlier, or is that a different one? I need to check. Oh yeah, I have to. Oh yeah, I can't really check. There's nearly 200 different objects. Well, I think I am tracking at least 2 comets, so maybe we saw both of them. Alright, we have a burn to do in 3, 2, 1. And the S4B has burned out. And so for the rest of the journey, our crew are just going to be inside the Apollo command module. And the maneuver nodes didn't transfer. So well, we can just not no, not do that. We can not do that. And just plot a course correction. And we can time warp towards Kerbin. Anyway, I thought I turned that off. Yeah, turn that off. Apply, accept, and close. Alright, yeah, time warp. Oh, it's doing that again, where every time you time warp it says you're not going to get a counter. Yeah, you can see Kerbin in the distance. We're almost done with the mission. Provided we actually get a Kerbin encounter, and it isn't lying. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're in Kerbin's Sphere of Influence. Time warp to our maneuver. Oh yeah, I need to turn the engine on. So, activate engine. Yeah. Alright, so our axis should be about 30 kilometers. Alright. Probably should turn on trajectories now. But not that. Yeah. And we're going to a splashdown. Perfect. So, yeah. Just need to, need to detach the service module in a bit. Besides, I decided I always detach the non-necessary parts of a spacecraft about to re-enter at 1,000 kilometers. I don't know why. It just works. And so, yeah, gonna quick save real quick. So yeah. Also, the doors flying off took out one of the solar panels. That also happened in testing, and interesting thing. Oh, yeah. Well, in testing, it said that solar panel was destroyed by door 1. So, just random fun fact, those doors are physical parts. And yeah, that's what it says when they collide into something. Alright. So we can time warp to periapsis. Probably should arm the drogue chutes. And yeah, time for re-entry. And you can hear the service module exploding. I can't see it. Like, oh, that's the That's debris we, oh, that's the stack separator we detached. So, re-entering. Rogue shoots, partially deployed. At this point, we can deploy or arm the main parachutes, and they're deployed. And so the video and the mission is almost over. This was the first video I tried to do a live commentary on. I hope it turned out well. You can see the drogue chutes fully deployed. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video and that you will like and subscribe. I probably could have timed this better so that we splash down as I say the goodbye. Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. As I've already said, like and subscribe. And bye for now. You know, that outro was very poorly timed. I still need to recover the vessel. But yeah, on that outro, information is relevant. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please watch the next one when it's released. Yeah. And now it needs to take forever to load. Bye for now.